There were three discounted plays here at the site on Saturday. The first one was Trace Adams, his 2,000 star double your wager NL West game of the year, the Giants, who managed to win an extra innings 5-3 at San Diego. And you got that play for $39, saving $70 off the regular purchase price. And Trace Adams just continued his incredible run. This is a guy who was on a 7-2 run with top-rated 1,000 star plays. That play was twice as strong. He had won 7 of his previous 9 raised the bar 1,500 star releases, including the winner on Toronto on Friday night that you got for just $19. And then he hit his second straight double your wager winner yesterday. And all in all, $1 bettors in baseball since last season have now won $30,300. That's a hell of a lot of cash. And all followers of Trace Adams and all sports combined since early May have won almost 17 grand. So that was one of the discounted plays yesterday. Another one was Craig Davis with his AL total of the month selection, which I think, and let me just check out here, who the hell was he on? It was something with the White Sox, I believe. Yes, White Sox and Mariners under. It was a 3-2 finale. You got that as the $5 play of the day as he cashed with that 49 play, which was winning day number 4 or 5. And then, of course, the third discounted play yesterday was courtesy of yours truly. And I was floating along. I was feeling good. I mean, there was Pittsburgh. I'm getting the Pirates at $1.30 on the run line, up 3-1, top of the ninth inning. And Marlon Byrd. And that's not what I called him, believe me, when he smacked the leadoff homer at the top of the ninth inning. Oh, I had a few other choice words that went Marlon and then his last name. One of them had a word starting with F. I'll tell you what, there's no guarantees in gambling, and it was proven once more yesterday. Coasting along there, thought I had that one in the bank, and Marlon Byrd, of course, hits that leadoff homer in the top of the ninth inning. Pittsburgh wins 3-2. Does me no good. You know, they might as well lose the damn game straight up when you're laying the 1.5 runs. For the second straight day, I lose a 15-dime run line selection because my team only wins by 1 run. That's the 5th time that's happened in the past 4 weeks. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Now, yes, certainly it matters because nobody likes to lose money. But the reality is, you know, the wonderful thing about run line releases is this. And this doesn't justify a loss, guys. Believe me, it really doesn't. I mean, a win is a win, a loss is a loss. And anybody that ever tells you there's such a thing as a good loser, I mean, ask them what planet do they live on. The bottom line is this, however, when you at least are playing run line selections, you're taking big favorites and making them either slight favorites or you're taking medium favorites and making them nice dogs. So you're minimizing your loss, which is the only good thing I can say. Better than going out like some of these guys that, you know, I have a personal cap here of I rarely ever have a favorite that you'll find more than $1.50. I just don't believe that. I won't let anybody at the site, unless it's a special circumstance and they plead their case, release a favorite over $1.60 because, frankly, if you're betting those type of favorites, you don't need to be a handicapper. You just have to look at the chalks every day and throw your money away. But again, you know, with the run line selections, when they pay, they're a beautiful thing. When they don't pay, they don't kill you. And that's the only positive I can even take from a run line loss. And as you know, I never let yesterday affect how I play today. And that's why I'm coming right back with run liner number 8 out of 11 today. And you better bet your bottom dollar it's another 15-dime release too. I just am a firm believer that as a gambler, you cannot let yesterday affect how you play today. I've seen so many gamblers, so many handicappers that get so hung up on what happens yesterday, they missed the next money-making opportunity that's screaming there on the board, bet me, bet me, bet me. I mean, there are some guys in this business that are so emotionally fragile, they should definitely be on a shrink's couch the day after they lose because they just can't take it. I mean, I've seen it repeatedly over the years. I don't have any of those weirdos working here. I mean, you know, these guys, for the most part, I mean, nobody's happy. We all have a few choice words after we lose a game. But the fact is, you know, there is no room in this business, and there's no room for anybody as a gambler to let a loss affect how you play tomorrow. Because listen, guys, you got to have balls to do what you do. I mean, you got to have balls when you're a gambler. You got to be able to know that going into the game that you got a 50-50 chance of winning and a 50-50 chance of losing. That over the long haul, over the course of the season, you're looking to make the profit. But, of course, there's going to be losing streaks. There's going to be winning streaks. The key is, of course, you don't want them to be too deep in terms of the losing streaks. And, you have to be a realist and realize that they're going to happen sometimes. So that's enough of that. Let me get to who else won yesterday? Anthony Redd. Congratulations to him. He cashed in with his second biggest play of the entire season. I'm sorry, his biggest play of the entire season. 99 winner number 2 in a row. Nice one, too. Rangers plus $1.20 over the Mets. I, of course, gave you the Mets here as a free selection. Gabriel DuPont cashed in with winning day number 9 out of 10 with a 50-dime play. A run line mismatch, and it was with the Angels plus $1.30 over Houston, 11-5. A game in which the Angels, of course, trailed 5-1 after 3 innings and then put 8 runs on the board in the 7th inning to roll away with that victory, so kudos to them. Brad Wilton cashing in, 50-dime winner number 17 out of 24 with the Oakland A's. How about that trade the A's made yesterday? I mean, Jesus, you pick up 2 bona fide starters to a very good team already. Billy Beane going for it all this year instead of having a wholesale fire clearance sale. So those are among the handicappers that won yesterday, and you'll notice none of them were named Al DeMarco. Now, let's get to, listen, in terms of your promos, discounts, etc., as I promised you before the 4th of July weekend started, I was going to do my video report really early every single day, so it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. Nobody up. Nobody's put up any other plays other than me. So listen, you want to see what's promoed, what the discount plays are today, check out the homepage after watching the video. What can I tell you? Everything will be there by 10 o'clock your time, Eastern time. That's assuming, of course, your time happens to be East Coast time. So let's move on. First game I'm going to take a look at is a game that has been shifted to a nighttime start at 8:05 Eastern time, Tampa Bay and Detroit. I like the Rays in this game with David Price over Rick Porcello. Now, I have gone with Rick Porcello in each of his last 2 starts, and he's come up with back-to-back shutout wins against the Rangers and the A's. And in fact, in his last 3 starts, 25 straight scoreless innings coming into this contest. But I like the way the Rays are playing right now. 7-2 win yesterday with 11 hits, 6-3 win on Friday after losing the opener 8-1. That was their only loss in their last 8 games. Overall, they've won 9 of their last 11. I also like the Rays because Victor Martinez, who has really been a thorn in David Price's side throughout Price's pitching career, is probably going to sit out for the 5th time in 7 games, and that leaves a massive hole in that Tigers lineup because he is their leading home run hitter, and of course he is the guy that offers the tremendous protection to Miguel Cabrera. So Price, who was 4-1 with a 2.41 earned run average and 5 career starts against the Tigers, I'm going to take him in this spot. No opinion on the total in this contest. I just like the Tigers in this one. I like the Indians, another AL Central team. I like the Indians minus $1.40 at home in the afternoon with Corey Kluber on the hill. 2.98 earned run average in 8 home starts this season. 2-0 in 2 career home starts against the Royals. 19 strikeouts and 16 2/3 innings with just 7 hits allowed and no earned runs allowed in those 2 home victories. Now, he did lose at KC, but again, that was on the road at Kauffman Stadium in his last start against the Royals back on June 10th, season high 6 runs in 5 innings. I think this is a perfect spot to go with him in rebounding mode, in revenge mode, and also a great time to get off the Danny Duffy Express. And most of you are going, what is the Danny Duffy Express? Because I can't imagine a lot of you out there are going, my God, the Kansas City Royals are my favorite team. Have you been watching what Danny Duffy's been doing lately? But this guy in 6 June starts had a 1.69 earned run average. And in those 6 June starts, he went 3-1 with a 1.05 earned run average in 4 road outings. But I like the Indians in this spot. They banged out 14 hits in yesterday's 7-3 win. True, that was only Kansas City's 3rd loss in their last 14 road games, and they've been on a red-hot roll in terms of taking road series, but I think this is a great spot to lay the juice with the Indians in here, especially with the way their starter, Kluber, has been so dominant at home this season, and he's actually pitched well no matter the location here in his last 3 starts, although he has been victimized by a lack of offensive support. So again, Tampa Bay and Cleveland, your 2 free picks. I wish you best of luck, guys, and I will catch you again on Monday when we do this one more time.